as they dash now inside the last quarter. De Gaulle in the orange silks, best daughter-in-law in the blue now developing and gets going and comes with a charge right against the fence. That's Adenosine. That's where the main action is as they charge past the furlong pole, and it's best daughter-in-law now taking over. De Gaulle in the orange now trying to get back to best daughter-in-law. They're inside the final 16. Best daughter-in-law and Shane Richardson both driven to the max as they come toward the line. Best daughter-in-law just done it. It looks as if best daughter-in-law has done it over De Gaulle. Then Ahmed Ali, Adenosine and Blue Sky.
Make their way coming out of the chute to the passing the 3 furlong point. Commander Z is quite prominent. It's a line right there out there. Over on the far side, that is Speedy here. Fly Blue Jet is right there too. Commander Z looks to have the overall lead, and Commander Z looks to be in charge at the moment, but Speedy here is right there too. Choco is in the mix too. It's Speedy here, Commander Z and a Choco. This is where the race lies. It's Speedy here, Commander Z and a Choco. It's Choco right in the middle, and Choco looks to have the overall lead. It's Choco in front, and Choco will go on to make the upset. Mile upset, Speedy here, and Commander Z is close for second and running on for fourth. That's Fly Blue Jet.
As the first quarter has been running 24-4 in the strong headwind. Chai-Tu Prince in the center. Basilicus under the stand fence. Sniper Man over toward the far side. That's where the race is. And now Baton Rouge is given head and asked to close the gap. They thunder past the furlong pole. 4 or 5 spread across the course. Sniper Man on the far side. Here is Baton Rouge now getting into it. It is Sniper Man on the far side. Duke of Springs now also asked to kick in. Sniper Man battling Duke of Springs. Sniper Man last and beat Duke of Springs from Baton Rouge. Then Chai-Tu Prince and then Bilal. They're approaching the final 5/16. They're almost there, and Atomica and Omar Walker have now taken charge. They're at the top of the lane. It's Atomica out in front with a quarter of a mile to run, being chased by Mamma Mia. Is that a fact now? Asked to get going on the outside. Atomica with the lead. Is that a fact? Chasing best of the rest. Mamma Mia had to be switched, but they drive to the furlong pole. It is Atomica out in front. Is that a fact? Needs to find 2 lengths, and Atomica continues to hold the lead. Omar Walker pumping hard as Atomica holds the advantage. Here is that a fact now closing on the outside, but the Eros Trophy goes to Atomica by 3/4 of a length. Is that a fact is second. Mamma Mia coming in third. She's My Friend is fourth. They make their way passing the 3. They're about to go now toward the 5/16th, and Provocativa has eked out a 4-length lead. Here is Burn Notice now under the pump and in pursuit. Storm is also shaken for run. So John down against the rail. Classical Orban, Fly Messenger Fly totally out of it as they're at the top of the lane. And it is Provocativa in charge. Shane Richardson, he's looking to notch a double as they approach the furlong pole. Burn Notice is 5 or 6 lengths back on the outside. So John is down against the rail, but they've left the furlong pole behind. And it is Provocativa out in front. Provocativa charting the course inside the final 16th. They're not going to catch Provocativa. Burn Notice and Sir John trying their best, but it's not good enough. Provocativa by 5 or more. Burn Notice second. Sir John is third. Storm is fourth.
Passing the 3 and head towards the 2.5, passing the 2.5, and Conundrum now goes on about 3 lengths in front. 6th Avenue coming on, also on the rail and coming on too. That's Expeditious, but it's Conundrum in front. 6th Avenue coming on. Biblical Legend is right there coming on. Conundrum drifting out in the middle of the track and still with that lead. Here comes Biblical Legend up the rail, and 6th Avenue, it's Conundrum still in front. Biblical Legend is taking dead aim on the rail. It's still Conundrum still in front. Biblical Legend, Conundrum Conundrum, it's Biblical Legend. Now strikes the front, and Biblical Legend goes on. Conundrum drifting out wide is second. Then comes 6th Avenue, Sunshine Cat, and Expeditious back in 5th.
They're about to arrive at the 5/16th, making some progress. That is a Dream Warrior ahead of Princess Talisi. Blitz strike on the outside. Miss Linton fades after a try, and at the back of the field it's Veliki Vicky, but Hedgecraft holds the lead. Always Right now bearing down on the outside, and Always Right gets the red nose band in front. They charge away now toward the final furlong. It's Always Right. Hedgecraft now beginning to peter out. Here on the outside comes Princess Talisi and Dream Warrior on the rail. It's Always Right. Princess Talisi and O'Shea Nugent now quickening beautifully on the outside, and Princess Talisi under a well-timed and brilliant ride will get the better of Always Right. Then Dream Warrior, Hedgecraft, Veliki Vicky.
They come towards the 2.5 furlong point, and making the running, it's Queen of Soul. Joined on the outside by Rachel Manning, right against the rail. Tornado Steel running a big one against the rail. Also coming on that She's Adorable, and also on the outside that's Another Mission, but it's Tornado Steel looks to have the overall lead. It's Tornado Steel coming back on the outside. Queen of Soul, it's Tornado Steel still in front. Queen of Soul on the outside, and now Queen of Soul now gets the upper hand, and Queen of Soul goes on. Here comes on the inside, and she's adorable. She's adorable, but it's Queen of Soul. She's adorable. Tornado Steel got tight for 4th. Could be Another Mission or Rachel Manning.
Inside now the final 5/16th. They're about to come into the lane. Legit Boss attempting to go most of the way. Arrives at the top of the stretch with a 1/4 mile to run. Watch Box down against the rail. Fearless Soul now wound up now and begins to come at them, but they charge up toward the final furlong. Fearless Soul on the outside. Box on the rail. They've gotten rid of Legit Box. California Gold trying to close up, but they race toward the final 16th. Fearless Soul on the outside. Box challenging strongly on the rail, but Fearless Soul and O'Neill Mullings land it over Box. Then California Gold. Legit Boss is back and forth. As they come thundering into the top of the lane in the 50th running of the 1,000 guineas, and Run Julie Run now pulls alongside Banadura, and now Run Julie Run, as expected, begins to kick away from them. Come Home to Me is traveling down against the rail. Banadura has cried enough. It's Run Julie Run. She's racing away from them. If a traffic cop was here this afternoon, surely Run Julie Run would pick up a speeding ticket, and it's Run Julie Run that will capture the 1,000 guineas by 5 legs over Come Home to Me. Then Battle Angel, Banadura and Amma.